Welcome to Current Chatter, the place where we dive into the latest news and happenings going on around the world. Join mother and son duo Kota and Losa as they engage in lively debates over current affairs and anything else that sparks a discussion. With diverse perspectives and a bit of fun, you never know what topics will come up next. Tune in every Friday afternoon for your weekly dose of Current Chatter. Hello, hello, hello. It's Friday afternoon. You know what that means. Current Chatter with Kota and Losa. We're going with that one. How you doing today? How you doing today, Dakota?
I'm doing okay. You and I are on the struggle bus. I thought I was the captain of the struggle bus, but at least I know who my co-captain is today.
I'm struggling. I don't know what is wrong with me today.
Something in the air.
Yep.
So the craziest thing happened on Friday here in Denver. I sent you a little article on it, but I wanted to talk to you about it because I got more information on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so late Friday afternoon, or late Friday night, a Frontier Airlines flight 4345 was taking off from Denver headed to Los Angeles when the crew reported hitting a person on the runway. Authorities say the person was not an airport employee and had apparently breached the airport perimeter fence before getting on...
Wait, hold on. The way they say that he breached the, make it sound like a terrorist, an act of terrorism of some kind.
Well, you don't know what he was trying to do.
That's true.
You know?
All right. Please continue.
He breached the airport perimeter fence before getting onto the active runway. The aircraft was an Airbus A as an Alpha 321 Neo with 224 passengers and 7 crew members aboard. During the takeoff,
That's a big plane.
That is a big plane.
That's a big plane.
Yeah. During takeoff roll, the person was struck and reportedly pulled into one of the engines. The impact caused a brief engine fire and smoke inside the cabin.
Well, for the love of God, I would hope that it would create some type of hoopla. Not just
got sucked into it.
And there's nothing left. How do you even identify?
Know. Yeah, I want to read more into it to see if there is anything left. But
how do you even identify that?
Mom, what's the one thing you say more than anything? DNA is forever.
DNA is forever.
Speaking of which, remind me to come back to that because I've got an instance of where DNA is forever after we talk about this.
Okay.
Pilots aborted takeoff immediately and emergency crews responded. Passengers evacuating using inflatable slides onto the runway. Around a dozen passengers suffered minor injuries during the evacuation and several people were taken to the hospital, mostly for minor injuries. No passenger or crew was seriously hurt. Air traffic control audio and passenger accounts describe a chaotic scene with smoke in the cabin and the visible damage to the engine. Some reports mention controllers discussing limbs on the runway, which is why the story blew up online so fast. Multiple agencies are now investigating.
This sounds like the other side of a movie scene.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean?
Yeah.
This is what happens if you don't,
I got to hear recording from it, and it's just the most eerie thing ever because they're like, we just hit a passenger, and air traffic control's like, what? And they're like, yeah, there's a fire, and he got sucked into the engine. But apparently there were limbs on the ground.
And was he that calm?
He was actually pretty calm.
I just don't understand. How do you know? DNA? How do you know? You'll have his DNA. Well, his DNA is everywhere. Unfortunately.
Isn't that the wildest thing ever?
That is wild. Yeah. It's a bad day right there.
That is a bad day at the office.
Well, and then what was he thinking going out?
We'll never know.
Because, planes, you can't, a big plane like that one with 200 people on it, that's a big plane.
Mm-hmm. So apparently there is video circulating online, including surveillance footage and passenger evacuation clips. But a lot of the reports are graphic or mixed with information. The core facts are what I was stating above.
Oh, That's like, I don't know.
It's fucked up.
Like, I see an arm on the runway, and I'm like, I'm being punked. I'm being punked.
Where is
This is
Ashton?
bullshit.
Where's Mr. Kutcher at right now?
You're like, even then, you're like, please let this be a joke.
Yeah, exactly. So Mom always says the DNA is forever. And about
It is.
about a month ago, they were able to verify with DNA another murder that Ted Bundy had done back in the 80s.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So the body was discovered in 1974, and they weren't able to figure out who it was. But after using modern DNA testing, a 17-year-old Laura Ann Amy was identified killed by Ted Bundy. Disappearance in Utah on Halloween night in 1974. After leaving a party, her body was found weeks later in American Fork Canyon. Investigators had long suspected Bundy because he was living in Utah at the time and matched the pattern of his other crimes. So they were able to link it via DNA, physical evidence, but they couldn't fully analyze it.
And why, Dakota? Why were they able to link it through DNA?
Because DNA is forever.
Exactly.
Forever.
And people think, that's funny. No, it's not funny. Like, don't be passing that shit around. Don't be, like, lining up and giving it away. Like, DNA's forever.
Mm-hmm. So this just adds another body to his body count. But yeah, I think it was, like, under her fingernails or something. And back in the 1970s, DNA wasn't a thing.
Oh, yeah? No.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what the oleic acid or whatever. Yeah, I know that the last word is acid. Sorry.
Oh, you're talking about the definition of DNA.
Yeah.
I'm not. I could look it up, but I'm not going to be able to pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try.
Yeah, you're fine.
No.
It's all good. You know who, like, the DNA, I know that this was so last week and we decided not to talk about it, but the hantavirus stuff with that is, like, people are going crazy over that now.
Yeah, because they're getting COVID flashbacks.
Yeah.
You can see it. It's like the non-copters going by.
We are not going to be isolated again. We are not going to be isolated again.
You don't know that?
No, I highly doubt it.
I think they should have just kept everybody on that boat until it worked its way out. But they were, like, out there for a couple of months, right?
I don't know, months. I'm not sure how long. Let me see. I have a thing. It doesn't say how long they quarantined on the boat with it.
But it takes
just that 3 people died on the boat.
But it could take up to, like, 8 weeks for you to start showing symptoms.
Yeah, wild. So they're being quarantined in Nebraska now.
Nebraska? They were all in Switzerland. Why they come here?
Because Switzerland didn't want them either. All right. So I have been bald before. In my cancer fight, I lost all my hair. And I would like nothing more than to have beautiful, strong hair. But it's all fallen out again because who knows? Who knows why?
I think
your hair falls out.
Semi-glutide again.
Yes, it could be. But there was this woman in Mexico who lifted 166.11 pounds with her hair. So she has her hair braided, and with the braids tied up on this weight, she lifted 166 pounds and 11 ounces. Yeah.
Can you imagine the neck muscles?
I just think it's crazy. I want strong hair. Like, she got strong hair. Why can't I get some strong hair?
Are you going to go show off like that?
If I could do that with my hair, yes. Right now, like, you blow past it with a strong wind and it pulls hair out of my scalp.
It's like, I don't have anything to hang on to. I'm done. This one's going to throw you for a loop. Strongman John Stephenson pulls car with his penis while body is on fire.
Why? His poor... Oh, you know who I feel bad for?
Who?
His mother. Peace out, Mama. Peace out.
So John Stephenson, 50, hauled a 2-ton French police car 40 meters or 131 feet along a street using his manhood.
Now, at what point do you think, you know what I could do? It just, like, that's how that conversation started. You know what I think I can do?
Mm-hmm. Look
And
what I
then
can
some
do.
guy was like,
No, you can't.
whatever. And he was like, watch me. And you know what else? You can set me on fire.
Yep.
Just a weird, odd feats of strength. Now, did he get into, like, any, like, book of notoriety, such as the Guinness Book of World Records for what he did? He just did it for the thrill of it.
He did it for the vine.
That was definitely a question mark.
So he's a martial arts specialist and a former bare-knuckle fighter. Has previously made headlines for driving a vehicle using his testicles and towing a car while his head was engulfed in flames. Therefore, he chose to merge both stunts to headline men's mental health concerns and believes he is the sole person worldwide to accomplish such a remarkable achievement.
Well, if it wasn't recorded and it's not on Twitter, then it doesn't exist.
There's pictures.
Oh.
I just, like, your testicles have, like, such thin skin that why would you want to yank on them like that? Like, there's different ways to castrate yourself.
I just, like I said, those are conversations that start with, ever thought about trying this? Or, you know what I thought about trying? It was with another guy, and the other guy was like, no, you can't do that.
He says, I won't lie, it did hurt quite a bit, but my mind was so focused on being on fire, I just plunged on and pulled it for the 40 meters.
How
he
far
said
is 40 meters, really?
131 feet.
So, like, almost 1.5 football fields.
Mm-hmm.
That's some distance. I gotta give it to him. I was thinking, 40 meters. You know, that I couldn't pull my big butt 40 meters, much less, like, setting me on fire.
Yeah, plus setting you on fire.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what's worse, the penis, the testicles, or being lit on fire. But according to him, being lit on fire was his main concern.
That is so bizarre. And
Was that on your bingo card?
that was not on my bingo card of, well, neither was your Denver story. So, I feel bad for that dude's mama, too.
I want to know what he was doing, the guy in Denver. Like, what his thought process was.
The thing is the sad thing is it's going to have this big blow up because it's this big thing that, oh my gosh, look at this happened. And then it's going to die and we'll never know the answer. We'll never get the answers that we rightfully demand as purveyors of the news.
The truth. So, you remember when Dad was having those irregular heartbeats?
Uh-huh.
Well, a doctor accidentally fixed a patient's irregular heartbeat by sticking a finger in an unsuspected place.
No, I saw this.
So the guy goes in for a rectal exam, and he's had these heart conditions, and when the doctor stuck his finger in his butt, it cured his irregular heartbeat.
Probably because his heart stopped for half a second.
Yeah, probably. So next time Dad's complaining about his heart, just...
No, thank you. I'm sorry, you're going to die of a heart attack. I'm kidding. If it was life or death, I would stick my finger in his butt. But if it's not life or death, then he's gonna have to take care of things on his own. Like, that is not in the job description under sickness and in health. If any of the listeners out there know one thing about Kota is that he loves to play the ponies, not the ponies. That's what they call it. You play with the ponies because you like to gamble.
What? I've never heard that saying before.
You haven't ever heard playing with
the ponies? No.
Oh, I hope it's not bad.
So maybe you shouldn't say it then.
Right? It's just one of the sayings that I've heard growing up. I don't know if it's bad or not. It's just me. You betting with the ponies. You throwing some money down with the ponies.
So like
for
horse
the ponies,
betting?
the horse
racers?
That's what it is.
I just pictured Monty Python when they're clacking the coconuts.
Oh, yes.
Like you're trying to come up with
I
that
hate
sentence.
Monty Python. Fight me on this. Because, oh my gosh, I think they are the Monty Python movies, just none of them made any sense.
You smell of elderberries.
So stupid.
'Tis but a scratch.
But you love the lotto.
I do
Love a good lotto ticket.
Yeah.
So a woman in North Carolina bought her very first $5 scratch-off lotto ticket and won $200,000.
Bitch. That's awesome.
She says when she realized it, she almost peed her pants, but now they're going to invest it. Her and her husband are going to invest it in a food truck. So at least they're not like, we're going to buy a house. Yeah.
I would just pay off debt.
Right?
Pay off debt and taxes, because you're going to be taxed quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, $200,000, Dakota.
Off
That
one
could be
ticket.
yours and your next $5 scratch off.
My big wins have all been on my $10 scratch offs, and I've only won $500, but I've won that twice.
That's still not bad.
No.
Like, I would be a scratch lotto fiend if I lived in a state where we were allowed to do that.
It's a slippery slope for sure. Like
totally.
It's super easy to get caught down the rabbit. I think it would take that much money to start a food truck, do you?
Well, that's what she said. I don't know.
I bet you she'll keep playing too.
Of course. Got to chase that high, man.
So one of the things Mom started was she has her own little segment called What Do You Mean? So I wanted to do a little segment called Myth versus Facts. So I was scouring the internet on myths that I've heard before and the facts to them. Here's one that I'd always heard, but I never really looked into. If you drop a penny from an Empire State Building, would it kill someone if it landed on their head?
It's a myth.
Yeah. But the science behind it is that the penny gets going so fast that it just shoots through someone, kind of like a bullet.
Right. But you have to terminal velocity of an item, right?
Yep. That's exactly what it is. The idea that a penny dropped from a tall building can be lethal is a myth. The penny wouldn't reach a lethal speed due to air resistance and terminal velocity. It wouldn't cause harm to the person below.
I seemed so smart just then. Can you believe that? I'm so glad we were recording.
The idea that a penny drop from the Empire State Building could kill someone is a total myth. While it might sting if it hits you, it physically cannot gather enough speed or force to be lethal. It would probably only reach about 25 to 65 miles per hour.
That's faster than I would have thought it would go.
Yeah. A penny weighing 2.5 grams, even at 65 miles per hour, simply does not have enough kinetic energy to penetrate the human skull or cause fatal injuries.
Huh. That's a good one.
That's what I thought.
So a motorcyclist is struck on the street, and the motorcycle flips into the air and gets caught on the stop sign, like upside down. It's the wildest thing in the world.
It's probably like it's the stop light. So it's like, what would you say, more than 20 feet up in the air?
Oh, yeah.
So
Easy.
the way it's caught, it's the front handlebars have just flipped over the bar holding the traffic light.
The video I sent you on TikTok, it's an actual video of it happening.
Oh, shit. Is it wild?
It's wild.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to go look at it real quick. Yeah, all you said is, holy crap. Maybe I'll post the video, too. Oh.
And then you blink a couple times to try to register where everything is, and you're like, what the heck?
How'd they get it down?
It's a good question. Still,
that dude went flying.
Yes. Items that, it's a motorcycle against a car. Like, where is he supposed to go?
Up.
So, yeah.
Holy shit.
Happened in British Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody's interested.
Canada's on a roll because this one's in Canada also.
Oh, no.
A 32-year-old woman pleads guilty in Canada's first ever DoorDash psychological warfare case.
Okay.
Where she sent her ex 1,847 orders of exactly one lemon.
How many lemons? How many?
1,847.
Is that like how long they had been together?
I don't know.
That's a random number.
Maybe she ran out of cash.
Can you imagine, like, a lawyer asks, what did you do with your life savings? I bought lemons and sent them to my ex.
So she did this in a total of 241 days.
That's still more than one lemon a day.
Yeah. Lemons were sourced from 247 different restaurants and grocery stores. Lemon types included 1,400 standard yellow lemons, 41 Meyer lemons for warmth, 15 limes to keep him guessing, one single baguette described in court as elegant. Delivery instructions were hand it to him directly. He will know. Tell him she remembers.
Can you imagine?
14 of them arrived exactly at 11:47 p.m. One arrived during his job interview. One arrived at a hospital while he was visiting his father.
Good night.
The defense argued the deliveries were fruit and therefore non-threatening. The judge did not agree.
Oh, no.
She used 11 burner DoorDash accounts to continue. One driver said only the lemon guy before walking away. The judge muttered, "The baguette, though?" During evidence, Cole's new partner has reportedly developed a fear of yellow. When asked for a comment, the defendant said, "He said I made everything sour. I let him decide for himself. She did not appear to fully understand it was a problem." Cole reached for a comment and said only, "I have a job. I have a girlfriend. I didn't ask for this."
Poor guy. He had to have done something. Sorry, but
I can't believe the new partners
developed a fear of yellow. Is he like twitching? Lemons.
I'm like, what's going to happen when fall comes and all the leaves turn yellow?
Oh, she's going to walk around twitching a lot.
Oh my gosh.
All right. You got anything more for me today, Kota?
I don't. This was a short, quick one. Thank goodness everything kept together. Hopefully the audio sounds good with our struggles in the beginning.
With the craziness.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. As always, please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and tell all your friends about Current Chatter. Remember to drink your water and talk to your therapist, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I bet he owns a kangaroo. in Texas.